How boring must my mind be to not act dangerous or carefree? Vouching for sleep and rest because they keep my mind fresh and it's best for any test. But I don't do tests anymore. I am such a bore. And before I can even start to try and redeem myself, I started to collect on my shelf a selection of my wealth in the form of comic books and Doctor Who toys. The looks I could potentially get from any girl when I tell them that the Doctor is my world would actually be a state of my mental health, as there are currently no girls checking out one's bad self. I'll never live twice or thrice, and yet my life is lacking that spice. But my teeth are white and nice, cleaned ready for their display, brushing away, ready to bare my teeth on any gloomy day and help shine the way. I have a life, and I only have one. And at this rate, I'll be remembered that my teeth simply shone. There's plenty more where that came from, and there's certainly more than meets the eye. Clearly, I've got this sweet sense of style, and it's taken me a while, but I think I perfected my smile. Oh, vanity, why do you do this to me? The first line of this stanza said there's more than meets the eye, yet here I am, dusting off the cover of this not-so-damaged book. And we know you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, even if it is for a potential lover. Seriously though, my pages aren't so torn and frayed. I've always been quite well behaved and praised, which probably explains why I was 19 when I finally got laid. I've never broken a bone or had a seriously bad grade, although once I did cut off the end of my thumb with a razor blade. Look, I just wanted to see how sharp it was. I was curious when I was younger, but weren't we all? I guess that's a part of growing up and standing up tall, even if it means having our back up against the wall. Sometimes doing it for yourself is the best way to learn, and it's this way of learning that I've started to yearn. It's time to live in the moment and rough up my pages. I mean, this cover will last for ages. My edges will get scuffed and my corners will get bent, but I'm starting to realize that my time should be time well spent. I want to be stuffed full of food and the fullest memories of family and friends, all captured with a lens marked each year by new fashion trends which may lead to looser jeans. I'll be glad of who I am in the end. But what about when I'm gone? Who will I be remembered by? Will I be remembered for looking incredibly fly, or for loving Doctor Who and constantly being asked why? Or will I be remembered for my manners and personality, that I attain some form of slightly crazy mentality and hopefully some originality whilst attaining the utmost punctuality? I'm certainly an early bird, so I'll sleep when I'm dead, instead of enjoying those early nights tucked away in bed. Okay, so I have learned a thing or two. Actually, there's plenty more, because although I may be a bore, I'm being me. I may not be that dangerous or carefree, but I've got friends and family who care for me, and surely that's all I need. If the people I love me back, then I guess I've got this thing called life right on track. Maybe my mind isn't so dangerous or carefree, but it's my brain and it's just being me, and that's who I ought to be. I'll try and live this life a bit fuller from now on. Try not to be a bore. But when I need sleep and rest, I'll head to my bed, as that's what it's there for.